Hi, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Grand Plans podcast. I'm Susanna Barton, founder of the Grand Plans online community, and today I'm here for round 2 with Marley Barton and Frances Moseley, two of the most awesome 20-somethings I've ever met. And I will just jump right in. Girls, are you ready? I know it's early in the morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So we'll just do one quick little combo because I've got to go play pickleball. All right.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah. Well, you're in for next time. Okay. So I guess I'll ask the one big question. So how do y'all envision dealing with your parents? How do you expect this all to go down as we get older and, needing a little bit more help? Are y'all thinking, yeah, man, I'm going to be on the scene, living with my parents, helping them do the things, wiping butts, etc.? Or are you envisioning home situation, like a, nursing home? Or what's in your vision at this point? I'd really like to know.
Pack your things. You're going to a home. Just kidding.
Aww.
It's interesting to think about. I mean, I personally do not want to be wiping anything of you guys in your old age.
Does it make you want to verp a little bit?
Yeah. I think if I've got the funds, or if you guys have the funds, we'll be putting that towards a caretaker. If you get to the point where you can't do a lot of these things by yourself, I think a caretaker would be a great option.
So you mentioned something real quick. That was if you have the funds. Is that your expectation that we would have the funds to have this lifestyle? Or are you thinking, yeah, man, I'll be saving up so I can take care of my parents later?
I think that just kind of something that, you should plan for. And as you're approaching your elderly years, retirement, saving up to retire.
Right.
Also goes along with anything after retirement, like being in a home or needing assistance. I think it's financially responsible to be thinking about that before.
Right. Frances, what you got going on in your brain this morning about these big life topics?
Oh, yeah. I haven't really thought about it.
Have you talked about it with your parents at all,
gosh,
or thought
no,
about
not really.
or had any visions of what the future might look like there, or have they talked about what they want to do?
I definitely know my dad does not want to be in a home. He saw what happened with his dad, and he hated it, and so he and my stepmom are building this house right now so that they can live there forever, ideally, and I think have a caretaker if they need it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
Would you be willing? Marley is not going to wipe the butts.
I mean, I would be willing to wherever I live, if my parents can't take care of themselves, they come live with me or live near me.
Yeah.
I think that would be fine. If they lived I don't know, if I had a big house and could put them on the other side of the house and they
out by the garage.
Yeah. I don't know, if I had room and the capability to have my parents live with me if they needed when they were older. I mean, yeah, I think that would be fine. I think it's really just, I don't know, I haven't really ever thought about it because right now I'm figuring out how to take care of myself.
Yes, I know. It's not even on the horizon.
Yeah, definitely not.
But what about conversation ahead of time? Is it weird to talk about it now, or would you rather talk about it now and not be surprised by some situation that just pops up out of nowhere? Because that's what happens, I think, to a lot of people my age, is that it's whoa, we didn't talk about this, and all of a sudden, now you need some help, and there's not the money to do it, so now it's your problem, financially and otherwise. So tell me how you feel about the convo ahead of time. Is that smart or not?
I think it's smart to talk about it ahead of time, especially before you know, you get to a point where maybe you can't voice what you want as an elderly, you know, talk about it before, even if it's tough to hear. It's like, it is very weird now in this stage of life. It's like,
because I'm so elderly.
Well, yeah, it's like, not actually, but it's like you watched us grow up, you watched us age, and now it's like, oh gosh, we're watching you guys age. It's kind of sad, and it's kind of, you know, puts in perspective. Like, no one's getting any younger, so I think it's important to have that awkward-ish, hard conversation to have, and just get your affairs in order before it's too late, before someone gets put in a position where they're in a bad home, like Frances was talking about with her grandfather. But it's, I don't know, I think it's worth a conversation to have.
Yes, well, and we're having one now, and I appreciate y'all's time. I know this is a big day. Frances is getting on the road. She's heading to North Carolina, and Marley's just going to sit here wishing she could play pickleball with me.
I just want to be invited.
But that's a conversation for another time. But thank you, ladies, for being on the show, and safe travels to you, Frances. And
thank you.
Yeah, it's good being with you girls.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for listening to this edition of Grand Plans. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Grand Plans. You can look for this show and all of the others on our website, mygrandplans.com. They're all filed there for your listening pleasure, or you can find it on YouTube, on Instagram, or Facebook. Thanks for joining us.